In today's video, we're diving into how to build a professional portfolio website using Squarespace. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and if you've been meaning to share your creative work but feel intimidated by the tech side, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll know how to plan, design, and launch a portfolio site that shows off your talents and feels polished without being complicated. Let's get into it. So before we dive in, let's talk about what Squarespace actually is. So Squarespace is a website builder that lets you create professional websites without needing to code. Everything is drag and drop, so you can add text, images, videos, and sections just by clicking and moving blocks around. It comes with modern, mobile-friendly templates that you can fully customize to fit your brand. Beyond design, Squarespace also has built-in tools for blogging, selling products, booking services, and sending email campaigns. That means you don't have to juggle 5 different platforms. Everything is in one place. Squarespace is designed for beginners, but it's flexible enough to grow with you as you expand your creative work. Now, why a portfolio even matters? Social media is great for quick updates, but it's messy and constantly changing. You don't have much control. A portfolio website is different. It's a home for your work that you fully own. Here's why it matters. So it makes you look professional. Instead of sending people to an Instagram feed, you send them to yoursite.com. It's also easier to share. A clean link to your portfolio looks good on business cards, job applications, or emails. It also helps you get opportunities. So whether you're looking for freelance clients, new jobs, or collaborations, having a portfolio makes you stand out. Think of it like your digital handshake: professional, clear, and memorable. Let's get into the step-by-step process. Step number 1 is to clarify your goals. So before you design anything, you need to get clear on what this portfolio is for. Are you showing off photography, graphic design, writing, or maybe multiple skills? Knowing your goal will shape everything from the template you pick to the way you write your about page and everything in between. As a pro tip, look at a few portfolios in your field. Notice what you like, maybe clean grids, maybe bold collages. Save a few screenshots or make a Pinterest board. That helps you figure out your style. Step number 2 is to create a Squarespace account. If you do not already have a Squarespace account, we do have an exclusive link down below where you can save 10% off using code MyFirstWebsite at checkout. So what you'll want to do is go ahead and click Get Started and then go ahead and create your free account. Once you create your account, this is what the dashboard looks like with all of the websites. What we're going to do is go ahead and click Create Website. Step number 3 is to choose a portfolio template. Squarespace has a ton of templates, and honestly, they all use the same editing system. The main difference is layout and vibe. Now let's go ahead and go down here and filter by portfolio. Okay, so we've got a couple of different options here. So we've got best template matches right here, but there are so many that you can choose from. There's 41 just in portfolios alone. So scroll through, preview a few, and trust your gut. If you want something clean and simple, pick that. If you like a creative grid, pick that. So again, I always like to say this too. You want to make sure that you're choosing one with the functionality that you like, right? Because it's easy to change the fonts and the colors, but it's harder to change the actual functionality of the website. Kind of like this simple one. So we'll go ahead and start with this design. Step number 4 is to plan your site structure. So a good portfolio is simple. You don't need 15 pages. Here is an example of a structure that can work. So let's go ahead and go edit site. A really good structure is to have a homepage. So just a quick introduction and highlight of your best work. Then of course you want to have your portfolio or just the main gallery of projects. So we have that right here. And then of course we want to have more information. So this is really just about you, your story, your background, and just a friendly photo. I would also recommend having a contact form or email link so people can directly reach out to you. You also can have a blog if you want to share updates or tutorials, or maybe even just kind of the background of what your day-to-day looks like so people can get to know you a bit better. But you definitely want to keep labels simple: home, portfolio, about, contact. No need to overcomplicate it. Okay, step number 5 is to build your homepage. This is the first impression, so you really want to make it count. So just so you understand how to edit Squarespace, it's very simple and intuitive, which is why I'm a big fan of it. But let's just say, you want to edit this, right? You can just click right here and type whatever it is that you want, right? Ashley photography. You can change the fonts right here. You can change it to heading 4, right? You can change it to paragraph. You can drag and drop all of this around. So they make it really, really simple. If you wanted to make this a little bit smaller, move this over here. So again, they make it very easy. Just move everything around and drag and drop everything. To change an image, you'll just come right here and you can replace or edit this. You also can design, so you can change the shape if you would like. You can fit it. You can change the corner radius. You can do an overlay with a color so it darkens it a bit, right? There's just so much you can do in here. Then here are buttons. So if you want to edit the button, you just come in here. So as you can see, this is view services is what the button says. If you want to change view about me or learn more about me maybe, and then to change the actual link, we would just click edit and then we can change it to information because that was the link. And if you want them to open it in a new tab, you can also do that too. If you want to just add a completely new section, you just click add section. And what's cool about Squarespace is they have, a bunch of pre-built sections that you can just add in. You don't have to start from blank. And honestly, I would recommend not starting from blank. There's no shame in just choosing something that actually works and is already pre-built for you. That's kind of the point of Squarespace anyway. So let's just say you want to add maybe this section. As you can see, it added our fonts and colors. So you can change the background really easily here by adding an image. Squarespace also has a bunch of stock footage. So simple, just add image, right? So you can find images that fit the vibe of your site. And then we've got our site header that we can edit right here. So you can make it a logo or you can just make it your site title. And then here is the navigation that you can always edit right here. But again, you want to keep it relatively simple. This is how you can test everything on mobile, which is really important to do. You also can change the site styles right here. So if you wanted to change the overall look and feel, you can change the heading and fonts, and they have font packs here. So you don't have to start from scratch, but you also can customize completely if you would like. Then they've got the colors right here. So you can edit the palette with one of their palettes if you would like, or you can also completely customize it as customizable as you want it to be, but they make it really simple, which is really great. So when it comes to building out all the different pages, I would definitely recommend build your homepage first. So this is your first impression. So you want a headline and intro. So a one-liner about who you are, example, designer focused on clean branding or photographer capturing everyday magic, then add a short paragraph about your focus. You also can feature your best work. So show 3 to 5 top projects with clickable images that link to project pages. You also can add social proof. So if you have client quotes, awards, or press mentions, you can include them short and simple. And I'd honestly have multiple call to actions. End with a button like view my work or let's connect. And even on here, we've got about Sophia right here. We've got a sign up button right here. We've got, learn more about my services right here. So don't be afraid to have too many calls to actions because people want to know what they should do next. Next, you'll want to create the portfolio pages. There are so many ways that you can do this. Your portfolio, gallery, whatever it may be, is the heart of your site. Each project should tell a story, not just show pictures. So as you can see, this is just a bunch of pictures, but I would definitely recommend either having a link to another page which dives more in deep about what this actually is. You can add a section or you can add a block. So maybe we just want to add text and maybe we just want to write more about the story here. So this was taken at XYZ, be descriptive, make people feel something. So you could always do text right here, or we could add a portfolio section just like this. And they have a bunch of different ways that you can do it. Maybe we want to add current and previous clients. So we can kind of add in different nuances here. But again, this is where you should be creative, right? A portfolio is for creative. So make it your own. Make these tell a story or lay it out in a way that really shows who you are and your artistry. Next, you want to write your about page. So we'll go here and we of course can change this to about. I want to change this to about and this to about. So your about page is where people connect with you as a person. So you really want to tell a story, share how you got started, what inspires you, and what kind of projects you're excited about. You also want to show your face. Add a professional but approachable photo. It really doesn't have to be formal, but you want it to show your personality a bit too. Also keep it conversational, right? Like you'd explain it to a friend, not a resume. Lastly, you'll always want to make contacting easy for potential clients. So you'll want to have it in multiple places. So see right here, we've got an immediate contact page. We also probably will want it on the home page. Again, we want it to be super easy for people to get in touch with you. As a pro tip, avoid long forms. If someone wants to get in contact with you, they don't want to fill out a million fields just to say hello. Just keep it short and simple. Next is to add SEO basics. So even simple SEO helps people find your site. Titles, add keywords like graphic designer in Austin to your page titles, even meta description. So write a short, clear summary for each page. There's also alt text where you can add alt text to images so search engines and screen readers know what they are. And with URLs, make sure you keep them short like about or /portfolio. Just as an option, if you want more traffic, make sure you add a blog and write posts about your work or your process. And lastly, you want to preview before you publish. Check every single link, test your contact form, read your copy out loud to catch awkward lines. Maybe even ask a friend to look. It's amazing what fresh eyes will notice. And make sure you're also checking to make sure it looks good on mobile before you publish. Now, that is how you create a portfolio website from scratch. We've got our homepage, we've got services, we've got our about section, we've got our portfolio. Before we wrap up, I just wanted to quickly run through the different plans and pricing options so you're just aware of what that kind of looks like so you can plan. So you can get access to a free 14-day free trial, but after that, they've got monthly and annual plans. Just as a reminder, you can save 10% with code MyFirstWebsite at checkout, and you can save even more if you pay annually rather than monthly. So they've got the basic plan, which is $25 per month, and this is where you can design your website and access to all of the templates. You get Squarespace AI and up to 2 contributors. This is where a lot of the changes are with all of the plans. So the credit card rates start at 2.9% plus 30 cents. The online store transaction fee is 2%, and the digital content and membership transaction fee is 7%. Again, you really want to make sure you're looking at this, especially if you're planning to sell on your website. So with this plan too, you can sell products and services, send invoices for free, and sell content and memberships. Then with the core plan, this is $36 per month. With this plan, you get everything in the basic plan, but you get unlimited contributors, advanced website analytics, and more. And then some of the payment rates do go down a bit. So as you can see, the online store transaction fee is 0%, and the memberships transaction fee goes from 7% to 5%. You also get sales funnel analytics and some more. Then they've got the plus plan, which is $56 per month. You get everything in the core plan, but these fees are decreased again. Then with the advanced plan, this is $139 per month. And again, it's everything in the plus plan, but this is the lowest payment processing fees and their most advanced tools. So if you want to check them out, they've got all of this on their website, and we do have a link down below that you can just go ahead and check out. Building a portfolio on Squarespace does not have to be overwhelming. With a clear goal, the right template, and these simple steps that we went through, you'll have a site that feels professional and true to you. And the best part is it's not about coding or technical skills. It's just about showing your work and telling your story. Keep it simple, keep it authentic, and keep it updated. If you're ready to get started building your portfolio site, make sure you use our exclusive link down in the description below and use code MyFirstWebsite at checkout to save 10%. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. It really helps us to continue to create free tutorials just like this. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for your support. This channel is dedicated to helping you build your first website step by step with beginner-friendly guides. If you loved this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And of course, leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.